Hey everyone, let me ask you something. If a machine gives you an answer, do you automatically trust it just because it's a computer? Because it sounds confident or intelligent? What if I told you that AI is not always neutral? Today, we're going to talk about something really important: AI bias. Don't worry, I'll explain it in a simple way that makes sense in real life. So, what is AI bias? Bias basically means being unfair. AI bias is when an artificial intelligence system gives unfair or discriminatory outcomes. But here's the thing: AI doesn't decide to be unfair on its own. It learns from us, from humans. And human society has never been perfectly fair. So when AI learns from historical data, it sometimes learns historical injustice too. Let's imagine this. You train an AI using old hiring data. In the past, companies mostly hired men for technical roles. Now the AI studies that data and concludes that men are better suited for technical roles. It doesn't understand the social context. It only sees patterns. So it repeats the past. This is called historical bias. In India, research like the Indian Bias Evaluation Database has shown that large language models can reflect caste and cultural stereotypes. That means the bias of society can quietly enter the system. And once it's automated, it scales. That's the danger. Now let's talk about something more subtle called validation bias. Sometimes AI tries to agree with users. If you say something wrong with confidence, the AI may align with your tone instead of correcting you. Why? Because many AI systems are optimized for user satisfaction and engagement. In simple words, it doesn't want to upset you. Researchers even call this AI sycophancy. Imagine a friend who agrees with you all the time, even when you're wrong. Comforting? Yes. Reliable? Not always. Another type of bias is selection bias. Think about facial recognition software. If you train it mostly on lighter skin faces, it may struggle with darker skin faces. And this is not hypothetical. Studies from MIT have shown significantly higher error rates for darker skinned women compared to lighter skinned men. That's not intentional hatred. That's incomplete data. Garbage in, garbage out. If your training data is not representative, your AI system won't be either. Sometimes the problem isn't just the data, it's the design of the system itself. This is called algorithmic bias. You might think this is interesting, but not serious. Here's why it matters. AI is increasingly used in hiring decisions, loan approvals, medical diagnoses, predictive policing, and even political information filtering. Imagine a medical AI trained mostly on fair-skinned patients. Symptoms may appear differently on darker skin. If the AI misdiagnoses, that's not just a technical glitch. That's a life affected. Bias in AI is not just a coding. Can we remove bias completely? Honestly, no system can be perfectly neutral. But bias can be reduced. It requires careful data collection, diverse development teams, independent audits, and human oversight at every stage. Organizations like UNESCO and regulatory bodies like the EU are already working on AI ethics frameworks. Awareness is equally important because users also play a role. So what should you do as a user? Don't treat AI as a final authority. Ask yourself, is this answer missing a perspective? Is it generalizing? Should I cross-check this? Use AI as a tool, not as a judge. The smart-assed machine should not replace critical thinking. AI is powerful. It can accelerate knowledge, improve efficiency, and solve complex problems. But it can also amplify inequality if we're careless. So the real question is not, can we trust AI? The real question is, are we building and using AI responsibly? Think about that. If you found this useful, Share it with someone who believes machines are always neutral. And remember, technology reflects the society that creates it.